Sacred Earth Connection. I have a beautiful guest for you today with such an incredible lesson for us. And it's the beautiful blossoms of plants that are native to every habitat. These incredible blossoming plants taught me one of the most important lessons when I began transforming my entire backyard in 2003 when I lived in a city in Manitoba. I decided to transform the entire lawn into a beautiful garden of plants indigenous to the prairies and woodlands of the area. And in doing so, what I didn't anticipate was the incredible ripple effect that this started, the incredible diversity of wildlife that found this garden in the middle of a city where there's the typical streets and parking lots and houses and lawns for miles and miles around in this concrete jungle. Dragonflies, butterflies, birds, bees, moths, beetles, every little winged being that had evolved with these native plants that I'd chosen to plant in this garden found them, and it was just so amazing to me to see more varieties of wildlife in this little square of property than I had seen growing up in the country. And this was because I had chosen a few dozen different types of prairie plants and woodland plants that had evolved with this wildlife in nature. And so it became this oasis for these beautiful little winged beings that couldn't find these plants otherwise in this concrete jungle. And even because of the whole agricultural fields that surrounded the city, these beautiful native species of plants were very scarce. And so here was this smorgasbord of beautiful native species that I discovered were host plants for the butterflies. So what happened was the entire yard was black soil. And as soon as I put down these 9 little shoots of native shrubs, I was standing there admiring them because they had this beautiful red bark. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this tiny, beautiful little butterfly with shimmering blue wings, no larger than dimes, came flying and fluttering all across the yard right up to these little plants. And these plants were no bigger than pencils with a few little leaves at the tops. And I was so awestruck to see such a tiny little butterfly find these plants. They were food for these butterflies' caterpillars, which were the next generation of pollinators. And so they had evolved together for thousands of years to ensure their continued existence. How they found each other was energy. And witnessing this was so incredible. What I realized was that every blossoming plant was broadcasting their energy signature in such a pure form because they've never been taught to diminish themselves or to disguise who they are. They are simply radiating their pure divine essence. These are known as yarrow blossoms, and so they don't radiate the energy of roses or of fireweed or irises. They purely radiate their energy of yarrow, and because of that, the butterflies that require yarrow for their caterpillars find their energy trails because they are like little beacons of energy that broadcast for miles. There is no boundary to energy. And so these butterflies can clearly find exactly where these plants grow from following those trails. And we're no different. We're energy beings as well. We're all energy. And so this is such an important lesson for us. And this is the beautiful lesson that they bring to you today. The more true we are to ourselves, the more we honor our hearts and what resonates with our pure divine essence, the more we radiate our purest energy signature. You have a unique energy signature that is yours alone. It is made up of your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, everything. And when you peel off all the things that don't really resonate with you, that aren't really you, such as disguising perhaps certain aspects of yourself to fit in more, or all these different things that we do to protect ourselves that really diminish our clear energy signal. When you peel those off, then your beautiful energy is like brighter light, and it just broadcasts out into the world that will resonate with landscapes and people and opportunities and all these different things that have that same matching vibration as yours. And so you'll see that as you evolve and become more and more who you truly are, and that you're confident in honoring who you are every day in your everyday living, then what will support you in that frequency will show up. You have complete control of your energy. We're all energy, and when we recognize this, it's such a powerful thing. And so these beautiful blossoms and I invite you today to become aware of every opportunity that you have in your everyday life to choose what resonates with your heart, your true self. Because every time you make a choice that honors who you truly are, your light, your energy signature becomes that more clearer. It benefits so many more than you can even imagine. It really is a divine design. And so we invite you to simply honor yourself and notice the changes that you experience in your life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and know others who might benefit from it, do share. Wherever you are on our glorious Mother Earth, I send you great love.